What was the feeling inside the dressing rooms? It seemed like it was pretty hard yakka.
Yeah, tough day. Everyone's just in the ice bath, haven't showered up. We haven't spoken yet, so yeah, tough day at the office. So grinding Test cricket. So yeah, everyone's just in there recovering at the minute, and I'm sure we'll have a chat in a couple of minutes.
What were your views on it? You played a lot of short cricket. You mentioned over the years, as compared to previous.
Yeah, it's good. Tough Test cricket. I thought they batted well. I thought we created pressure. It was just one, and we've seen for the whole series. It wasn't high run rate throughout the day, but it was just good, tough cricket.
Adam? Mitchell Marsh got to fairly great for the Melbourne crowd points through the course of the day. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I don't think it's great. Obviously, we've seen a bit with Cole as well, but for Mitch, who worked his bum off today, I thought he bowled exceptionally well. I thought he created great pressure in tough conditions, fought really hard. So I don't think any Australian cricketer in Australia deserves to be booed. I understand Victorian crowd and Petey obviously missing out, but I think it was pretty poor for Mitchie to cop that. I think the way he showed today, I think great team man, great fella, worked his backside off for the boys today, and I think he did a wonderful job. So yeah, disappointing. So hopefully that won't be the case for the next coming days.
Yeah. Travis, did you get the sense from Mitch out there that he was, affected by that? Did it distress him at all?
No, I don't think. I think Mitch is a character to get on with it. I think, he just, as he showed, he got into business. He did his work. He bowled exceptionally well. Did the job that was needed for the team, and that's what Mitch has always done. He's always been someone to get the energy around the group, lead from the front, and I think he did that in tough conditions to grab the ball and bowl the way he did. Was really good. He created a couple of chances as well.
It's only one day into the match, but I know you weren't there last year, but are there any concerns that we might have a similar pitch to Test match last year?
We'll have to wait and see how it pans out, I guess. But I wasn't here last year, so a tough day of cricket, but you never know. So as the next 4 days continues, hopefully the game moves. But yeah, today was tough work.
Trav, what do you think of Mayank Agarwal? You played with him in, I think, your first year at the IPL, or did you have much interaction? And what did you think of him? And have you had much of interaction when you played with him, or can you just tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I had a little bit with him at Delhi, and he played really well against us in the A Tour, just gone. So he played well. He played well again today. And yeah, I thought it's tough work coming in. I guess Boxing Day, 70,000 people on your Test debut can be difficult. He played exceptionally well today.
You spoke about Mitch, but what about the other fast bowlers as well? A sense of frustration, how well they were bowling and what little rewards there kind of were for them? Yeah,
sometimes that's Test cricket. In my short time, you have some days like that. I think there's some days like that in the UAE, and it's not always going to be clear sailing and good wickets. And today was the case. We have to grind it out, and it makes for another massive morning to try and create as much pressure to make sure we come back tomorrow morning and bowl the way we did today. I thought we were restricted really, really well on trying conditions, and just makes for a really big morning to make sure we come out and the bowlers bowl like they did today. And just
even on Pat Cummins, the way he's able to make something happen. Just talk us through how you saw his bowling today. Yeah,
I think Pat led from the front. Obviously he's got the 2 wickets for us today. He bowled aggressive, he bowled a hard line and then used his bouncer. I thought he did it exceptionally well. I thought he was able to extract something out of the wicket, obviously get some pace and to get him around there, get a couple of gloves, and I thought he was able to put pressure on the Indian batsmen throughout the whole day.
Trav, you're a state captain too, so when you rock up to a game, it's up to you to make an assessment of a pitch and decide whether you're going to bat or bowl. When you first got here and looked at that pitch this morning, what was your assessment of the wicket?
I thought it would offer a little bit more than probably what it did in the first couple of hours. I know Tim said that he didn't really know, it was 50-50, and I think, I probably would have thought that it would offer a little bit more. I think we thought that leading into it. That wasn't the case, but there was still a little bit there if we were able to hit the wicket. The quicks were able to get some pace, extract some pace out of it in parts, and then other parts it didn't probably react the way we thought it would.
Just on that, there were a couple of balls, particularly one late from Stark, that just hit a length and one bounced into the side screen. Does that give you a boost, knowing that there is something in the pitch, or knowing that you have to bat? Does it concern you a little bit that there is a bit of inconsistency there?
It doesn't probably concern me too much. It's nice to, hopefully we can create a couple of chances off that. It's nice to see balls go through like that sometimes, maybe not as a batter, but as a bowler. And I think there was probably a little bit of inconsistency there, but we'll hopefully as the game goes on, it becomes more consistent and, yeah.
The late chance with Virat, I mean, it was obviously it's disappointing to miss one, but was sort of what you were bowling for and have been bowling for throughout the series.
Yeah, I thought that over. I thought the way that led up, I thought it was fantastic. It was probably the best over we bowled today. We put him under pressure. Starkey had a ball swinging back. I think he beat him on the inside and then beat him on the outside. So, yeah, Starkey's second. That new ball, hopefully he can come out and do that again tomorrow morning. But, yeah, always... That's cricket. Obviously missing a chance, and it's disappointing, but that happens.
And is it one of those pitches where it can be challenging in terms of, because obviously we're in Perth where you can stand a fair bit back and get a good side of the ball, that kind of thing?
Sorry?
Is it a bit more challenging in the behind the wicket or in the cordon for nicks or edges on this sort of pitch as opposed to Perth where you get you're a fair bit further back and good side of the ball and that sort of thing?
Yeah, definitely. Over my Shield career, slips have got to definitely stand a lot closer. I think Sauce is extremely close at first slip. We've practiced that in the last 3 days. I know in Shield cricket they had the third slip with the helmet on. We haven't seen that yet, but that's been something that's been done over the years in Shield cricket. The slips have always have to stand extremely close. We know. We seen today when we went wider to Virat and we had that split stagger sort of slip cordon, as we didn't see that last week. We've seen 3 slips most of the game. So yeah, that's different venues, different places, knowing the conditions and practicing that and knowing where the boys are going to stand.
You touched on it a bit there, but there's a couple of different field placings for Virat and for Jar. Is it the sort of pitch where you kind of need to get funky and do a few different things to particularly those kind of batsmen to get them out?
Yeah, I think so, and I think for that wicket, obviously, when it doesn't assist, probably we didn't get the ball to swing and didn't assist off the wicket as much so as it did in Perth and Adelaide. So you've got to become a little bit more proactive on how you're going to get your wickets. I know, again, from my Shield experience, Victoria have been extremely good at that. Petey, Hanscom and Cameron White have had them sort of similar fields. So I guess you learn off how the home team plays here, and the Vics do it extremely well where they change fields for different players and try to, I guess, be proactive and ahead of the game. So we've seen that a little bit today with some funkier fields, just trying to, yeah, I guess, tempt the batter into something or try and change the momentum of the game.
Trav, the drop-in pitches in Perth and Adelaide obviously had a bit in them for the bowlers. Would you like to see, philosophically, would you like to see more in this drop-in pitch for the bowlers? Is that something that you think should be addressed, particularly, I guess, given it's a fairly iconic venue?
Yeah, but it's also, I think, with Adelaide and Perth, they're very new drop-in wickets. I think over here, I don't know how old the wickets are here, but the drop-in square has always... They're the same wickets that they've always used. So I don't think you'll see the same pace and bounce and carry as you would with Adelaide and Perth, where pretty new drop-in wickets and they're pretty fresh sort of wickets. There's no doubt later on in the years to come, Adelaide, as the wickets sort of get older and they get in their trays, and I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, probably the square is a lot older than you see in Adelaide or Perth.
I think in the second session when Nathan Lyon was chasing down a ball in the deep and he seemed to hurt he dived and he seemed to hurt his foot or ankle. Was he okay there and he sort of rubbed his knee? Did you see any of that?
No, yeah, I think he was all right. I think it just, yeah, it was one of the things you dig it in there and but I think, yeah, Nate's fine from what I know.
Are you satisfied with the situation because only 2 wickets fell and then 215 runs? So
Love 10 wickets, but yeah, we would have liked to have 3, 4 or 5 wickets probably. We had the opportunity tonight, but again, it's a massive morning. If we can get 3 or 4 wickets, get them 3 or 4 wickets down, get 2 wickets in the morning session while the ball's still reasonably hard, and there's a couple of left-handers coming later on for Nath. There wasn't a lot of spin for Nath, so hopefully as the game goes on, we'll get some more spin. But yeah, we've been able to restrict quite well with runs. We didn't get the wickets we probably would have liked. but then again, it makes for an exciting morning. We've got to make sure we come out and bowl the same way we did, and things can change and momentum can change. So I don't think we're far away.